Hey guys, it's your boy Brandon, aka Mr. Carnivore Official, back in the house. I thought it would be number one. I just hope everybody's doing so good. I hope that you guys have had an incredible Thanksgiving. I know Christmas is coming up. It's an exciting time for a lot of people to reconnect with folks that you haven't seen in a long time, friends and family. I also want you to remember those who may not have as many friends or as many family as you have. Reach out to somebody you haven't reached out to in a long time. Make sure they're doing well. Check up on them. It'll warm their heart and do them some good. But it's been a minute since I've talked to you, but your boy is back. I got this thing on my head because, whew, my girl, she has been boycotting me, so she has not done my hair in a while. So I got this hoodie on just so y'all don't have to be subjected to that while I'm talking to you. But I wanted to get on here and kind of go through. There's a lot of foods that we have in our pantries all across America, all across the world that are just staples, things that everyday household perishable and non-perishable items that we have within our pantries and our cupboards and our refrigerators. And you would just be amazed to discover how much bad and negative crap is in the stuff that we are eating. Of course, you think about stuff like pizzas and cookies and pies and cakes and all of that stuff and sodas and whatnot. But I'm going to just show you just some everyday things that don't seem that negative, that don't seem that harmful. But I'm telling you, over a long period of time and in the mass amount of quantities that we utilize these items in, they are detrimental to our health. They are detrimental to our metabolic health, and they are detrimental to our mental health. And so I just kind of want to show you a few things, and some of this stuff you may already know, some of this stuff may come as a surprise to you, but I'm telling you, it's nuts. When I started this journey, of my health back in January 22nd of 2023 of this year. So I'm almost going on a year next year. I'm so excited. But when I started this journey, I had no idea what I was in for. I had no idea what was in store for me. I had no idea the amount of mental tenacity that was going to take for me to make the difference that I did. For those of you who really don't know me, I lost over 60 pounds from January 22nd to April 22nd. So 90 days, and I lost over 60 pounds before that 90-day mark was over. And I did it all doing a zero carb diet. And I won't get into all of that today. Those of you who want to learn some of that stuff, I've got more videos on here. You can also reach out to me on Instagram or TikTok, Mr. Carnivore Official. But one of the things that I was so shocked to find was how much crap is put into the items that we eat on a consistent basis, and how very detrimental they are to our health. And so I just want to kind of grab just a few things that are probably in most people's pantries to some rendition of it or another, and just kind of run you down the gambit of this stuff and just kind of show you, this is what we've got going on. So the first thing I want to do, I want to talk about this Lipton onion mushroom soup and dip mix. Okay, now you might use Campbell's, you might use another brand, you might use the store brand, HEB brand, or the Walmart brand, or the Costco brand, or something like that. Either way, you've got this onion mushroom stuff. People use this for dips. I know people who use this to cover up their roast whenever they're putting a roast in the crock pot or whatnot. And man, this stuff is really pretty daggum good, at least the way it tastes. But I want to kind of share a few things with you. Again, this is the Lipton's secret recipe secrets onion mushroom recipe soup and dip mix. Number one, let's start with this. There's 30 calories per serving. There's 4.5 servings in here. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 120, 135 calories in this entire box. Not terrible, right? But as you see here, this thing has 600 milligrams of sodium in it, which sodium in itself is not terrible, but sodium mixed with a bunch of crap is not very good for you. You got 7 grams of carbohydrates. So if you were to do this whole box, 7, 14, 21, 28, almost a little bit over 30 grams of carbohydrates here. No protein, no sugar added, no dietary fiber, no total sugars. I would argue that there is sugar in here because anything that says carbohydrate, in my opinion, is sugar. But I digress. Okay. And then look, they do the packaging so freaking nice. They show you all the cool things that you can do with this. Beef stroganoff, rotisserie chicken, classic slow roast cooked stew. I mean, it's so good. But listen to some of these ingredients, guys. All right. Number one, cornstarch. Just want you to look up how bad cornstarch is for you. I won't get into it. Onion, maltodextrin, which is corn. Corn is basically a junk food. It is made for livestock, and they have repurposed it for us to eat it on a consistent basis. They've made it a vegetable, and I love corn. Don't get me wrong, but man, human beings should not be eating corn. I know that's controversial, but no, that's my opinion. Do as you will. Salt, potassium chloride, caramel color, contains sulfites. Okay, you got onion powder, soy sauce, fermented soybeans, wheat, and salt. Anybody, you should really look up how bad soy is for us as human beings. It is absolutely terrible. What it does to our mental, what it does to our metabolic, what it does to our hormones. I mean, it is really a silent killer. It won't kill you tomorrow, but over time, it'll really get you. Okay. Mushroom powder. High oleic sunflower oil, the dangers, guys, of processed oils. I mean, these vegetable oils. These, you've got corn, peanut oil. You've got avocado oil. You've got vegetable oil. You got palm oil. All of these oils. These things are. And my dog is down here acting a fool. These things are absolutely terrible for you. We have got to get out of the habit of using these oils, especially whenever they're heated up. They just do all kinds of terrible things to our systems. I'm convinced that most of the reason why a lot of us are fat, especially in our more developed countries and our more developed cultures, is because we use these oils, these seed oils, which are just terrible for you. You've got disodium guanylate. I don't even know what the heck that is. Disodium mosinate, yeast extract, mushroom juice. Doesn't that sound great? Concentrate, garlic powder, and natural flavors, whatever the hell a natural flavor is, too. And then it may contain milk. So in this one thing here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 different ingredients in this box. And half of them we don't even know how to pronounce or understand what it does to us whenever we consume them. Just not good stuff, okay? Now don't hate me here. I won't even put the name on it because I don't want to make anybody feel bad. But these are just some good old tortilla chips, man. Good old tortilla chips. We had a party for Marie. It was her graduation. So we got these tortilla chips, okay? There's a few things I want to point out here. Some folks will look at this and say, oh, it's not terrible. But I'm telling you, even a little bit of this stuff can have very, very drastic consequences. Non-GMO tortilla chip. So it's not genetically modified, but it's still a daggum chip, okay? You've got corn oil. Corn oil is one of the things that I want to really focus on because, again, it is a seed oil. One day I'll do a video on the dangers of seed oils and what they actually do to us as human beings. They are absolutely they're just deadly. They're deadly. You've got monosodium glutamate, which that's MSG for those of you who don't know. I know MSG has been a cause of triggering migraines. Marie's mom actually gets migraines when she eats MSG, and you'd be surprised how many things that we eat actually have MSG in it. Then you got salt, paprika, black pepper, garlic, and comino. This one actually kind of gets away with it. Doesn't have too much stuff in it, but you also have 8 grams of total fat, 190 grams of sodium, 17 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, which fiber is absolutely just it shouldn't be used for human beings. And then 2 grams of protein. This thing says it has no sugars, but again, I believe carbohydrates are sugars. Just a big word for sugar. So if I were you, I would limit my exposure and my consumption of these tortilla chips. I got a few more things for you, okay? So this one is the Idahoan. This is Idahoan. This one is instant mashed potatoes, the Idahoan brand, buttery home style, made with 100% real Idaho potatoes, perfectly blended with real butter. Number one, humans shouldn't be eating plants. That's just my opinion. Vegetables, plants, fruits, nuts, any of those things, there is not one carbohydrate that is essential for human life. Period. Not one carbohydrate. So I think you should stay away from this stuff. Definitely stay away from the instant stuff. But let me read to you what the ingredients are back here. Number one, there's 20 grams of carbohydrates within this package. There's 8 servings, so 20 grams per serving. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 140 grams of carbohydrates. Most two-person families will eat this together. So just between 2 people, you're going to eat 70 grams of carbohydrates within this by itself. Not to mention everything else that you're eating with this, because this is just a side. You're probably eating at least 2 or 3 more things in congruency with this as well. Okay. You got 460 milligrams of sodium, which again, sodium is not bad, but sodium mixed with all these carbs and all this other stuff in here is not great for you. So you got Idaho potato, which is the first ingredient, thank God, right? Then you have vegetable oil, coconut, and sunflower. Don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. You need to stop using vegetable oils. They are absolutely dangerous for you. Maltodextrin, okay? Maltodextrin, salt, sugar, get rid of it. Buttermilk powder, non-fat dry milk butter, cream, salt, monoglycerides, calcium sterol, lactylate, natural flavors, freshness preserved by sodium acid, pyrophosphate, sodium bisulfite, citric acid, and mixed tocopherols. And then how sweet of them to put right there at the bottom right there. You see it says gluten-free. Oh, man, they really, really did it here. They made sure that you guys with gluten intolerance were going to be taken care of. Guys, again, you've got at least 20 different ingredients in this thing, and half of them you can't spell if somebody actually spell it, and half of them you can't pronounce if you had to read them out loud. The food industry is just an absolute joke. It is a sham. There is a pyramid, and this cycle just feeds from one place to another. You've got big pharma, you've got the food and beverage industry, and you got the medical industry. And I'm telling you, this thing just even with how agriculture is being done now, the conspiracy behind it, how these billionaires are buying up land and buying up these farms and doing all this stuff and this microcropping and creating all of these vegetables and plants that didn't even exist 50, 60, 100 years ago, and then telling you that they're better for you than what naturally occurs in nature. They'll tell you to stay away from steak, but they want you to buy their fake steak made with 50 different ingredients in their lab because it's supposedly better for you. So, man, look, just this crap here, it may taste good, but it's not worth your life. It's not worth your health. It's not worth your mental. And I'm telling you, if you'll get off of this stuff right now and just get off the carbs, go on a zero carb diet, go on a low carb diet as you possibly can, get off the gas, and I'm telling you, you will feel so much better. I would not have cured any of the diseases I had, nor lost the amount of weight that I had lost had I not got off of this stuff and just went strictly meat, butter, eggs, water, salt as the foundation of what I eat. So if you like what you hear, man, like and subscribe, share this video with some other people. I'm going to come to you a few more times with a few more items that we have on a consistent basis in our households that are absolutely asinine for humans to be consuming. Okay? Take care, guys.